Welcome back to the D-pad, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I am the. I lost the adjective because I'm a big loser.
Oh, buddy, I love you. I feel.
My brain jumped to disenfranchised. That's the wrong word.
You're feeling that way, though.
Demoralized, maybe? Not demoralized.
Sure,
more like,
yeah.
what is it? It's almost like dishonored, but not dishonored. It's like if you have lost. It's think about like a soul like. Think Japanese culture, whatever. If you have lost your honor, you're not necessarily dishonored. You're something else. Dispirited, maybe? I don't know.
I got to think about that.
Huh. But wow, we're in Orange Ocean here.
Yeah, was it orange last time I played this game?
I don't know. I mean, it's sunset right now in real life. So
I'm going to go get me a Zygarde, and I'm going to hit that desert that I missed to get the Psychium Z and a catch. It's cool that they let you go back and do such things.
Jeez, yeah, can we get some Kirby music up in here? This is definitely...
Yeah, definitely. I love that vibe, though.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about Dark Souls 2 is that the hub area...
Yep.
It's just like this beautiful, ridiculous sunset the whole time.
Nice.
And it's like a really nice contrast to the way the game is like twisted and horrible.
Wow, we really spent a long time on this island.
I
remember this. I remember Route 10 being like
I have to admit, they all
ago.
kind of blur. There's not like a big enough distinction between the islands.
This is when you were picking up the little stuffles.
I guess visually. Wow, that seems like fucking 1,000 years ago.
I think it was definitely months ago at this point.
Am I even going the right way?
I have no idea. You might want to check your map or something.
This...
That goes up the mountain to the electric and steel stuff.
So that's not where I want to go, then.
You just maybe fly with Charizard. Might be quicker. Might get you there.
Charizard. But
so greetings, future viewers in August from July.
Yeah.
That's how far back we've been we're recording this. The worst thing about sometimes we get ahead is
is that the thing I'm looking for? Sorry, I'm like...
That's nearby. That's in the vague vicinity of it. Maybe south.
Is this that desert we were talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So this is it, then. So
yes, but there's nowhere to fly there. So down left?
Yeah, right here?
Right there, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's always tough because today, as we record this, is the 30th of July.
Hello.
When we recorded the face-off, I think it was the 24th of July. It was Monday.
Okay.
And so I don't think you guys will have wound up seeing that for 2 or 3 weeks after we recorded it. So we get to sit in Discord and just kind of watch the commentary roll in.
It's a super bummer, too, because everyone's, like, giving advice or speculating.
Like, this advice is weeks late.
On tons of shit that's not going to happen.
Isn't usually a big problem. We just kind of, nope, this is a totally different area. You just want to go north to the desert.
Oh, so these are, okay.
No, the trailer's in a different place.
It's a different trailer, right.
Yes. But yeah, like, when we had recorded the face-off, number 9... the videos that were up on the channel, you hadn't even finished that leg of that journey yet, and I hadn't even started mine. Man, so it was like way far back.
Yeah, we're kind of far ahead for a couple of reasons. Honestly, one of the reasons is that we actually started getting really into it.
Yeah,
again.
oh yeah.
So we've been wanting to record, or at least I have. I think Rick has.
Oh,
too.
definitely. No, I've been way more invested in this than I was on like the first and second islands, I think.
And so that's part of it. And the other thing is, Pokemon is like the only series that I can't miss, like at all.
Yeah. We usually try to make sure that you hear from Mega Man and Sonic as much as is reasonable.
Yeah, and I haven't actually missed any lately.
Not a lot, really.
So that's good.
Battle Network notwithstanding, obviously, but
yeah, well, that's a different thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I feel like Battle Network is your grave.
Were you just gonna say I feel battle about that?
I feel battle about your network. But I also think I might go on vacation this month, so if I do, I want to make sure that at least Pokemon is where it can be. If I have to miss some Pokemon or some Mega Man, so be it. But
yeah, I'm gonna say in the worst possible case, we would just pause Pokemon as need be, and maybe make it up if we could or something.
I would definitely attempt to avoid that if possible. Yeah. Oh no, I got sucker punched by Hanson. Surprisingly, it didn't do much.
Someone pointed out an interesting thing that I need to be very fucking careful about for the remainder of my game, even though at this point unless you are either quit or get 100% knocked out, you've won the padlock. So at this point I'm just getting through it because I want to see what the rest of my game.
Wow, what would it take for me to quit? You're
going
to start
to
like
lose your starter, your legendary, the entire A team you have right now.
Yeah.
And probably your favorites that you left behind that aren't in your 18.
Right.
And even then, I think just
could
the knowledge that all you have to do is grind and keep going is
Yeah.
probably enough to keep you
For sure.
afloat.
I was thinking different, like you were going to start waging subtle psychological warfare on me.
Oh, that's been going on the whole time. Why do you think? Why do you think you've been giving me advice the last 3 or 4 chapters at this point? It was all a
those.
ruse.
I think those are going to be like Doug Trios or Trap Pinches.
They're either going to be They're going to be either Trap Pinches or Sandiles.
So yeah, I don't want either of those.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to.
You have a lot of dark representation on your team. There you go, Sandile.
All right. Well, okay.
There it is.
I'll catch him. He's 31. I don't know if anything cool was here, but
the Psyche MZ.
No. I mean Pokemon-wise.
Trapinch was the other one. Flygon would have been great. Would have been like a junior Zygarde.
Oh, yeah. I always think Trapinch is stupid, but Flygon's cool too.
Yeah.
So he's ground.
Yeah, the God, I lost my train of thought already.
This won't kill him, right? It might.
I have to be very careful because Lunala is Ghost and Psychic, which leaves it double weak to Dark, which is a problem when dealing with, say, priority moves like Sucker Punch, or moves that prevent escape or switching like Pursuit.
Or fast Pokemon, like Goji.
Or really fast Pokemon, yeah. Any of those could be a really serious... I'm talking about, like, in the main game. I could lose Lunala to a random Sucker Punch.
And they do a lot of shit like that. He's 4 weak against it?
Yeah, he's 4 times weak. Ghost and Psychic.
Sucks.
Which double blows for me, because your team is so loaded up with Dark that it's already, like, bad enough. I just got a shit draw. That's really what it came down to. And I could have played things a little better. In hindsight, I should have brought Sandile onto my team.
You really think it would have made that much difference?
Yes, I do.
Over who? Who would you have gotten rid of?
Possibly Jin.
I would have done the same exact thing to Sandile that I did to Jin.
Yes, but I mean, I wouldn't have played Jin. I wouldn't have played Sandile the same way.
I guess that's true. What am I going to name this little dude?
That's a good question. What are you going to name this little dude?
He's cute, actually. I like him. He becomes
cute.
Evil. I should name him King K. Rool, but I feel like I can do better.
Oh, that's the thing. I feel like we've said this every time one of us has caught a Sandile. Is like, it's such an obvious move to name it after a Kremling, but...
I'll just do Kremling, actually.
Kremling works.
I'm cool with that. I'm not going to use him anyway, so I might as well not agonize over it. Kremling. Cool.
Nice.
Cool. He's finally here, performing for you. Do not
such a cute little bastard.
Yeah, I really like him.
I
stole his glasses, though.
Sandile Evolution is one of my absolute favorites from Gen 5.
Cool.
It's really nice design. It's simple, gets the point across. I like it.
I'm really fucking torn, and I feel for you. I have a very different problem than you have right now.
Yep.
I'm about to get a sweet...
You have the burden of... not the burden of wealth, but like there's
the paradox of choice.
Yeah.
I want to add Mimikyu to my team. I want to add Zygarde to my team. I'm going to get Solgaleo eventually, and I'm going to want to add him to my team. And I have no idea what to do.
Up your legendary, by the way.
He's amazing.
The name specifically. We've been talking about the name a bunch. We never really looked it up. I looked up the Japanese pronunciation for it, or the Japanese spelling. I guess they're technically the same thing anyway, but... Yeah. It seems like, based off the Japanese for it, and because it is essentially the same name between the two of those, that your legendary would be Solgaleo.
Solgaleo. Oh,
Solgaleo.
Great. So it's special, so I don't want that. I only want physical.
I think it was like Sodugadeo. Sodugadeo. Something like that.
Yeah, that's true. If you're going by Japanese moves, keep old moves. Japanese moves. Sorry, I can as everyone on the D-pad who's been here for an episode or two can tell, I can't multitask in the slightest. I can't even talk and hit A at the same time.
That's been one of the bigger problems for me when I've been playing lately. Is I've been having a more and more difficult time talking. I feel like I'm like Yan, whoever I'm with, to death.
Yeah,
I feel like I've not been contributing as well. I feel like 3 is a really good number for.
I think when it's you and me, we can get by.
Yeah,
but you and like another person tends to be difficult.
Yeah.
And even sometimes like
pretty decent. But.
Yeah, and like while we were doing Sonic Pocket Adventure, like in the last level, like my phone started blowing up with semi-important stuff, and I was like,
almost freaked out for a second. I was like, what the fuck? We can't talk about it. I was like, oh, that's gonna be like over by the time we get. I think Sonic Mania will have come out by the time this episode does. So like,
Jesus.
we're in the clear with that one. Yeah, here's the other reason we've been pushing ahead so much is because I'm getting nervous that we're going to start running up against Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It's going to be a tight one.
And so that's good if we can get it, if we start to think that's going to be the case, we can start doing longer episodes, or maybe we can do the post-game in tandem
the way
or
I
something.
see it is, right now we're mid-August in terms of the episodes we're recording.
Stop avoiding.
So if each chapter is like 2-ish weeks, and this is chapter 10 out of 12, because there's 11 and then the final chapter.
Why are none of my attacks hitting? Am I doing something wrong?
Does Sandstorm, it might have an ability that increases its evasion.
This is the last one. If I don't get this
Sandstorms?
right, I'm going to... Yeah, I know. If I don't get this right, I'm going to have to heal.
Let me take a look.
Switch or
I'm
something.
wondering if Dugtrio has
There
a
it
weird
is.
ability.
The other thing is I noticed that Aquatail is super effective.
Yeah.
So steel must not resist water.
It does not. Water resists steel.
Thank you. I don't know why I cannot get that. I can't get my head around that. That's like that's the new fighting versus dark.
The way that I always think about it is Excalibur, Lady of the Lake. It doesn't make sense, but like you can't destroy water by stabbing it.
Okay.
And Excalibur is just an interesting enough, quick, cultural allusion to make. Yeah. Even if it doesn't even really evoke what it's meant to, it's enough to throw me off and be like, oh wait, hang on, it's a different thing.
See, I think of blasting like a steel building with a fire hose, and the steel building is like, whatever, I'm a steel building.
Yeah, but water will break down just about everything in time.
Over time. Okay.
Including
maybe
steel.
That's true. So I guess I need to think of it.
If nothing else, steel will rust, and actually that's something I feel like has been kind of missing.
There you go.
That would be...
Water rusts metal.
A fantastic way to...
Eventually.
Sort of slightly even out. The steel types does still feel possibly a little overly like overkill with the defense. Now, granted, offensively it's not that useful.
So is this just going to lead me back to where I am?
No, I think that's where you want to go. I think you just want to keep going east and north and stuff. Oh, Zygarde poop.
Oh, nice.
But like, if I was to make a Pokemon fan game, I think I would make it that if a steel Pokemon was hit by a water attack, whether it's over a certain threshold or something, but
interesting.
I think I would make rust a thing.
Interesting.
That like reduces its defense by say 25%. Like don't totally kneecap it, but like
No, that's interesting.
Make its resistances a little less resisting. Because if you're dealing with rusty metal, you can kick through rusty metal without much.
Yeah, and if you think about it, like
effort.
what happens when a fighting Pokemon without guts gets burned? Its attack gets cut in half, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if you rust a steel Pokemon, their defense gets cut in half.
That works.
That seems, and it's like it's a chance of happening when a water dude.
Interesting. Both Kanto and Alolan Dugtrios have an ability called Sand Veil. During a sandstorm, the accuracy of any move used against a Pokemon with this ability is modified by a factor of 4/5.
Okay.
Interesting. It also includes, even if the Pokemon normally would be damaged by Sandstorm, it isn't if it has Sand Veil. So protection from sandstorm damage, and 80% 80% accuracy to whoever's attacking it.
Gotcha.
That's cool. That's a pretty useful ability.
So I caught Kremling. I got the Psychic Stone. I'm out of here.
You're pretty much
so
now
where's
the trailer,
that trailer?
Is it, I want to say Route 16.
That's Tapu Village.
I think it was Route 16.
Route 15. Sure.
Yeah, there you go. That's actually the building right there in the thumbnail.
Perfect.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm
not trying to slow things down, but I missed some
one quick episode
fairly significant stuff.
Yeah, no, that's fair. One quick episode to catch up on that is.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use Zygarde, at least not right away.
Oh yeah, we did find out way too late that Zygarde is not locked at 30. From you
that
guys
was a
in the
weird
comments.
assumption for us to have made.
I think we both just misread it, and like that was just how it went.
I think I got that from you.
Probably, yeah.
Just listening to you, I was like,
it sounded like it was stuck at 30. The idea is, so it starts at 30. But if you create one after you've beaten the game, it starts at 50. That's how it works.
So there's no way to get it to start at 50 unless you've
beaten the game. You can level it up to 50.
But how do I get it to become the 50% form?
You need 50 Zygarde cores.
Okay. They'll probably tell me how many I have in a minute.
I know I have at least 30 on mine.
Okay. Send it. Anyway,
and frankly, if I get 50, I don't see why I wouldn't put Zygarde on my team.
Yeah. Create a new Zygarde.
It's fucking strong, legendary level, and both ground and dragon I could use. So
return Zygarde to its cells. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what would a ground dragon be weak against? Ice, I guess, right?
Super weak to ice. Yeah.
outside of that, steel, I think. No, ground is good against steel.
Yeah.
Well, dragon.
Wow, did you see
fairy.
that? Did you see what he said?
What did he say?
He said it's normally in the, I think he said Kalos region.
Kalos, yep.
So what's
it doing here? There must be
and he
something
said,
big going on,
is something about to happen?
I really hope that either
that
in
works
this
into
game,
the story of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
yeah, in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, because like Zygarde's biology is very weird. Like,
for sure, yeah.
More weird than normal for legendary Pokemon.
Definitely.
Frankly, Genesect is also kind of weird, but that's explicitly stated to have been built. I would find it awesome if it turned out that Zygarde was an Ultra Beast.
Ooh,
and
curious.
Bring the entire 3DS saga together.
What the fuck is happening?
It'd be really neat if like the 3DS chunk was its own little bubble universe kind of thing inside of everything. So if
I use Zygarde, Zygarde Q only.
Yeah. So you already, I think they just gave you one, didn't they? Okay, yeah, that would be.
Wait, only the 10% form?
Yeah, because you don't have
the
50%.
dog.
Yeah, that's the dog.
I thought it was 30.
Nope. It's level 30.
Got it.
Jesus. So we still never really decided what we wanted to do with this. There was a toss-up between. So we also didn't understand how this was going to work exactly. I think the idea is if Zygarde dies, it dies. That's it for Zygarde.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, because we had been tossing around.
Because theoretically you could take the cells back and build it again. That's stupid.
Well, no, but like one idea that I had that we had tossed around was you're allowed to keep making them, but you can't you essentially whatever cells were used to make the dead one were forfeit.
Yeah.
So you could theoretically make 10 dog Zygardes, but if you use too many, then you just run out. Zygarde.
The first thing that came to my head was like Cerberus, but I don't know why.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Although, all right, think about it. So it's a dog right now. It'll become a snake later, and then it becomes a giant Megazord.
Yeah. What else can I do?
Are you about to do Kerberos with
That's
a K?
the Latin spelling, yeah. But I don't really.
How about Ouroboros?
Oh man, yeah, because that's easy to say.
Or Kerberos.
Yeah.
Dog, snake, Megazord.
Maybe I was thinking Chimera.
Chimera's not bad. It actually is kind of. It doesn't really fit with like the specific Chimera like beast itself, but like chimerism and stuff.
Well, it has the like the Chimera beast has what, like one head of a dog, one head of a lion, one head of a dragon, right?
In there somewhere?
I think there's a ton of different interpretations.
Chimera works.
Yeah, I'll just see that.
Well, that's like I was saying, chimerism fits really well with it.
You know, it's based on or there's a. I want to look at him, I'm
surprised you're not pitching name him Doge.
Well, he's not going to be a dog forever.
Those
stats
then he'd be a
aren't
snake and
good
then
right now.
Call him Doge Snekzord.
He's got Land's Wrath, which is cool. Yeah, I'm going to deposit him, and I might use him when he's level 50. When he's 50.
Call him Meme.
All right, so I'm now caught up with all the shit that I should have done ages ago.
Call him Dragonzard.
Dragonzard. I like that a lot.
All right, so are you going to head back to the dock?
I am.
All right, are you bringing Zygarde on your team?
No.
Okay. It seems like it's not a great move right now. I feel like when it gets to 50, because its stats are just low. Its stats are really not great right now.
I'm still hung up on Mimikyu, though. I really want to find a way to add
people were really bummed that you took Mimikyu off your team.
Not to be a dick, but I'm kind of glad I did.
I'm kind of glad you did too.
Without
Muck, I'm glad you did. I think you made the right choice.
Right.
Ultimately, I think Muck still wound up being a big enough part of that battle.
But now that I'm a little less worried about you,
now you don't have to worry about the face-offs. I can't win based on face-offs now.
Right.
We're still going to do the face-offs like we have with X and Y and with
so he's 37.
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but
his stats aren't that good yet compared to like
what level is he?
Who's my lowest dude here? It is a Manischewitz, actually. So, I guess actually, okay, he's only got one 3-digit stat.
Yep.
He's got no 3-digit stats.
Yeah, wow, actually, yeah, those, so, Disguise is nice if you're throwing it into battle and you're not sure what's going to happen. Like, you could throw Mimikyu up against a Legendary and take one stab, you would have a safe hit no matter what. But
no, and I think that, did I name him Kyle? Why did I do that?
I don't know. We tried to stop you.
Kyle! I don't know. I feel like if I if I take out Manischewitz for Kyle, that creates a huge void in my team because he's so defensive and so good, and I'm putting in someone who I guess is defensive, but
the thing with Muck appears to be less that he's defensive, more that he's a bag of hit points.
He's a bag of hit points that can hold his own attacking too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, his attack is the same as Jolteon's special attack. That's solid. That's definitely solid.
That's tough, man.
Jolteon's fast as hell. Jolteon's faster than Gengar. That's good to know. I don't know. We'll come back next time and maybe I'll have made a decision.
All right.